Many Twitter users seem interested in getting more followers. It makes sense. What's the use of posting updates if only a few people are reading them? If you're interested in increasing your follower count, here are a few tips. When you set up your Twitter account, be sure to follow your friends and family members who already have Twitter accounts. If they know you and like you, they'll follow you back. Complete your profile so it includes a profile photo, location, and bio information. This helps people learn more about you. Avoid using the words expert or guru in your bio. Tooting your own horn with cliches like that can really turn off some people. It's better to prove you're an expert by posting insightful updates than putting a label on yourself. Before starting to follow people you don't already know, post at least 20 interesting updates so they can get an idea of the kinds of things you tweet about. I never follow anyone who doesn't have at least 10 tweets. 20 is even better. Don't post them all in one day either. Do it over at least a week. Post interesting updates that you think that the people who want to follow you might want to read. I provide tips for writing interesting tweets in another video. Use @replies to make meaningful comments in response to other people's updates. This starts conversations. Follow people who are genuinely interesting to you. If they interest you, you might interest them, and they'll reciprocate the follow. Don't drop a follower just because he doesn't reciprocate the follow. If you interact with him through meaningful @replies, he may add you to his following list in the future. Don't post updates that ask for followers. You might get them, but they're likely to be the kind of people who are following you just so you'll follow back. And what's the benefit of being followed by people who don't pay attention to what you have to say? Once you have followers, here are a few tips for keeping them. Don't use @replies to thank or welcome new followers. This just eats up bandwidth with meaningless chatter. Don't use automated tools to send direct messages to new followers. Most folks hate that and consider it spam. Don't post updates with links to your own web content more than once, or perhaps twice if it's really good. While it's quite acceptable to post, even through automated means, a link to a blog post or a new website page, it's seriously frowned upon when you keep repeating the same link over and over. Most folks think it's spammy, and you'll also run the risk of being reported as a spammer. Don't violate any of Twitter's terms of service. These terms are in place to keep Twitter civil. If you begin harassing another Twitter user, not only will your good followers flee, but you're likely to get your account suspended by Twitter. These are just a few tips for adding to your follower count and keeping the followers you have. As you work with Twitter and establish your own voice there, I'm sure you'll think of others.